Okay, so let's do this. Right, so here I have all three, well, I've got loads of the top of the range Minolta fit cameras. So here is a Sony A99 with the drive, and on it I've got a 16 to 50 lens. Now I do want the Zeiss lens of this, which there's a range of Zeiss lenses, but before I can start investing in them I need to get rid of loads of these ones. So there's that's the top of the range there, and I've gone all the way back to my very first camera, which is my Minolta 9000. Now let me just switch this on. There we go, switch it on. Lovely. I need to just mess with the dioptics a little bit there. Let me just try again. Is it even moving? Ah, that's better. No, too far. That would explain why, when I was a pro photographer back in the day, why I always struggled with the focusing. I always struggled with the focus in the 9000. Always struggled. Best, probably one of the best looking cameras ever, but I always struggled. Is that out of focus there? But that is in. So that's in. So I need to be about this close. Right, so, and I've got this kitted out. This is kitted, right? The only problem with this, I still, even now, struggle to get it pin sharp focus, and I need to mess with the diopter. I need to mess with all kinds of things. See, even now I'm trying to get it in focus. That's far too far. That's probably the best I can get. But the is it MD90, whatever it's called, with the program back? Perfect. Let's turn that off. Takes 12 batteries, right? And then in the middle, so that's obviously a film camera. I got the A77 underneath this one, but we're going for the top of the range ones. So the top of the range A99, top of the range 9000. I have a 9XI in the waffle down there somewhere, and this one, right, which is the 800 SI. Let me just turn it on. Oh, battery's halfway depleted, but the focus on this is a billion times better. Now I love this lens because it's the 90mm f2.8. Oops, not there. You go, full frame, full. Is it f2.8? Isn't it? 90mm f2.8. Beautiful lens, and the view through this is fantastic. So this, obviously, you wouldn't have got the 800 SI or any of the others without, obviously, the original. I really need to spend some time with this to get the focus correct, which I simply cannot do. I struggle so much to get it. Oh, it's on manual, that's why. I'm thinking normally it changes. It's because it's on manual. So you need to turn it. I've forgotten how to turn it now. There you go, on automatic. 1/8 of a second, 1/10. Now let's have a look, see. It says it's in focus. Just have to take his word for it and hope depth of field does what it needs to do. Right, so the reason for this video, so yeah, here you go. I'm showing all the top of the range versions with top of the range versions of each Minolta stroke Sony camera. Now, what I don't have is, for example, I'm going to take a picture and show you. Most of these lenses are for sale on eBay, so if you want them, go to my eBay channel. Now, my favourite feeling camera with this lens is this one, the 800 SI, and the reason being, oh sorry, with the 9, also the 9XI, which I need to get. Remember, this is not a zoom, this is a 90mm lens, f2.8. This is a perfect portrait lens. So if I'm going through all my lenses, so like I said, back in the 90s when I was photographing fashion shows and stuff like that, this would have been my camera. Unfortunately, this was the camera I had, which is way slower than this one. However, after one particular shoot where everything was out of focus, I switched to manual focus Nikon, which is down there, my Nikon F3, and everything, it transformed my photography. And isn't it funny that whenever I go from, whenever I went from another camera make to Nikon, it always transforms the quality of my photography. Always. It's done the same now with my Nikon F5, D5, sorry. Did the same back in the day with my F3 when I went from Minolta 9000 to Nikon F3. It did it the same in the mid 2000s all the way back in the day when I went from Pentax, my Pentax SF7, which is for sale on my eBay channel. That's got to go. That SF7 has to go. So anyone who wants it, it comes beautifully packaged, and you'll get a badge. We've got a badge maker now. You can't see, it's in the back, just there. Oh no, there it is. Yeah, and you get one of my wildlife photographer. No, I need to think that what's a good name for my business. Anyway, so what we're going to do is just go through a few of these lenses. So this one is Minolta, you see, Minolta AF zoom, AF zoom macro 28 to 80. So we're just going to go through about 3 different lenses and see the difference. Now, this one, these lenses apparently are as good as the Leica lenses, apparently. We're not 100% sure, but right, so I'm just going to put this one on this Minolta 9000 and see if I can, so you can focus a bit better when you zoomed in. So zooming in allows you to get the focus a bit sharper. I wouldn't use this particular camera for anything that needs speed. I'd obviously use this, yeah, the A99. So let me just turn that off for a second, put that there. Right, now the Sony A99, yep, as you can see, I mean, it's a beast. F4, right, I can do live view. Oh, that's beautiful. So I literally have all of my setup in there. So I've now got a picture of it. Let's just show you. See, that's a picture of my setup. Right, so, and that's with, because this is a full frame camera, you put this lens on any of the other cameras, right, what it does is it gets really bad vignettes around the side. But now I can go full frame, because it's full frame at this widest aperture, and it doesn't, oh no, turn it off first. Always turn off your camera before you change the lens. Right, so what I'm going to do is put on this 10, 20, 30, 35-year-old lens. No, 35, almost 40-year-old lens, because I got it with my cousin's Minolta 7000. Yep, there we go. Right. Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Focus on Canon. Right, let me try again this side. Is it turned on? Turn it on. These Sony grips are amazing. Right, let's have a look. No, it doesn't like it. Right, I know. That's it. No, do live view. Where's live view? Why can't I find live view, guys? Where's live view? I can't even find it. Ah, there it is. It just does it automatically because I said it. Live view. No? Ah. Right, so let's change the aperture. Oh, it's because it's in auto. Change the aperture. So let's go. F13. Right. That's too bright now. F8. Right. Is focus. Oh, it did not like that. It did not like that at all. Right, let's try it this way. Oh, there we go. It does not like that in any way. Right, so let's put it back on auto. Right, so using these with the oldest of lenses, not the best. Right, so that was with just the 50mm. Oh, I did say turn off the camera before you did that. Now I'm just choosing at random here, literally choosing at random. Right, so these are the ones that I'm definitely selling, and I'm going to show you why. What battery's running out now? I've got it plugged in. I can't make the battery for the camera because I've just put it in. Anyway, look at that for a thing of beauty. Right, so that's a Sigma. Switch it back on. Sigma 28 to 70. Now this Sigma 52mm skylight filter on, and it needs the yeah, that's sharp, that's beautiful. Yeah, right, but it doesn't let in enough light on auto. That's the only thing about these cameras, is when you put it on auto, I mean obviously you can't tell with the film cameras, but when you put it on auto, it doesn't see F8, it's saying 1/4 of a second. So let's go all the way to the brightest, F4, right. It doesn't like show sort of slow shutter speeds with these old lenses. Yeah. Whereas let me just put this on here. Right. So this has got the AF, there you go, AF 28 to 80 zoom. Right. See, this hasn't got eye recognition, but it looks there you go. Let's get more lighting. It reckons that is in focus. At no point in life is that ever been in focus. Oh, that would help if you switch on the drive. Yeah. Right, let's go. Let's try it again. I love that. Beautiful. Now the good thing about these cameras is that I think you can change, I don't know how, but you can change the focusing screens. I don't know how, no idea. However, I do know one thing, is that these new Sony lenses don't work the best on these cameras. So this is my favourite lens, or one of my favourite lenses. So I can only show you through my phone. I can't show you any other way. Right, switch it back on. Right, let's have a go. See, it won't even, right, oh, doesn't even, oh, vignetting is terrible. Yeah, it doesn't, you can't use that on that. It's just not usable. Yeah, it's just not usable. Let's try it with the 50mm. Right, so remember, like I said, switch it back on. Ah, that is so sharp compared to the 9000. Lovely. Ah, beautiful. That is a beautiful thing. The 9000, I know it's the daddy, but the 9000 loses out at every single thing. The only thing it wins on is weight. So weight, it's heavy in your hand. I'm guessing with the right amount of, you know, fun and joy, and let's say you went to the seaside and you were shooting, photographing birds of some description, like seagulls or gannets or something like that. So you could set up on a tripod and you could set up just photographing with a big, the 600mm f4. Imagine the 600mm behind this shooting on film, and the birds are just directly in front of you. You wouldn't go wrong. Yeah, you'd capture some great images. However, this would just absolutely just fire off. So, and that says high speed autofocus, which it is, to be fair. So listen, let's not I don't want to villainize Sigma, even though I've sold all of my big Sigma lenses. I've sold them all. I just literally had enough of them. Oh, it's doing it on this now as well.